welcome to episode 2 of Take Off With Us. It's a little later than I expected, but I started a new job, I have no time. But we're smack dab in the middle of Tech Week. We've added lights to our show, the set is more complete. We got some exciting things happening, and I want to introduce you to somebody very important to the process. His name is Rod. He is our technical director, so he is responsible for all the technical elements, the set, the lights, the sounds, everything. He's an exhausted man. So here, with no further ado, is Rod Oden.
Hey everybody,
Yay.
hey. Yeah.
Isn't he pretty? Yay. So Rod, what has been the biggest challenge in doing BOEING?
Well, as everyone knows out there, the set's round, and anybody that's in a round set, all you TDs out there know, it's a challenge to make it look semicircular, but yet use surfaces that are rectangular, and that's been a real challenge. And we got some really great elements that we're putting in. We have a bar. We added a bar light. You'll see that tonight probably, and that's looking real pretty. And we have a one-way mirror, so actors that are off stage can look at performers on stage and see when they're coming in and out of doors. And as everyone knows in the farce, we want a door slamming good time, so now they can actually time that. So it's pretty cool.
Every time I stand behind it, I feel like Phantom of the Opera peering in on Christine. My musical theater nerds will get that reference. So, Rod, you came to us 2 years ago?
Yeah, about 2.5 years.
2 years ago, his first show was Dracula, which I was also in. And
you were wonderful as Renfield, just wonderful.
I paid him to say that.
No, he didn't.
Your check is in the mail. And if you believe that, I also have some nice land in Florida to sell to you. What's it like working in an environment where you go from show to show to show, and every show is so different, every set is so different? What do you like about it? What are the challenges of that?
It's I'll tell you. I'll start with my likes. I love that at any given time I'm working on 2 shows. Like I totally. Right now I'm in the middle of starting Spam-A-Lot, which is in my shop, and here we are finishing up tech and finishing a set for BOEING, and before long, next season, as a matter of fact, I'm directing the fall show, and that's Mousetrap, and I'll be doing that on top of Spam-A-Lot. And I like that there's something constantly going on, something always happening, always energy. The casts, the crew, working through with all these people, it's a huge blessing. Challenges is keeping all the balls in the air, right? Like we're in the middle of tech for this, so we're trying to get all the lights set right, all the sound right. We're doing all this tech stuff. In the meantime, I'm starting tech on another show. I'm thinking about directing a show. I'm planning all the other shows next year. Constantly moving. Constant movement is a bit of a challenge, but I have great crews. I've got great volunteers. They make this happen, and they make this happen.
Basically, he really needs to start to keep himself busy. He has so much downtime. I think from the hours of 1 a.m. to 2 a.m., he has a few minutes of downtime.
You can find me on Facebook, probably.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
It's exciting as we move forward. Tech Week this week, dress rehearsal week next week, where we add the costumes. I'm just a little hint. Some of the girls, their costumes in a couple of scenes, a towel. I'm just saying. Ladies, if you want to see the show, your husband's going to like it too. Guys, if you want to see the show, I'm sorry, there's no eye candy for the women. You've seen the 2 guys in the show, and ugh. But we're funny, and that's what they will enjoy. So come see us. We're going to talk to some other people, and we got a couple of exciting announcements for ticket buying. So we'll be back with that later. So just to give you a look, here is what our set looks like now. If you remember before, it was not painted. We have our base coat on. We have some molding started. We have our desk and chair that's in the process. The chairs you recognize from before. Now, there used to be a trampoline right here, but now we actually have a coffee table, and that's our assistant director, Mary, and that was her bottom. But you see our doors, the bar is more complete. That right there is that 2-way mirror he was talking about. Let's go back. Moving through the set, through the main doors of the apartment, we have, the wall to mask. Doorbell. High tech, I'm telling you. Okay, so here you can see this side of the mirror. Look, we can see Mary through the mirror because it's the 2-way mirror. So, yes, and we can see, here's another door. We'll just go right through there. And now it's not in the right place, but here is the beanbag chair that I referenced
Just double check.
before. It will actually live over here. It gets moved around during the show. Ladder going down, exciting things happening. There's Ronnie studying his lines, and like the good actor he is, instead of filming for a blog and not studying lines like me. So, but you can see some work has been done, so we're getting ready, and it's an exciting thing. This is MC, she's our production assistant. She's the one that collected our bios for our playbill. There you remember David, our director. All right, so it's coming along. The set is really coming along. Ooh, up there is our rail. We used to run all our lights from up there, but when Rod got here, he moved it, and we now, way back there, if you can see, here, I'll try to zoom. Now we run our lights and sound from all the way back there, so that was a change that we experienced. So, all right. Okay, David.
Yes, sir.
We told them last time that there's a lot of kissing in the show. We kind of showed them a few examples.
Yeah.
And that was just one act's worth. There's a lot more kissing than that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask everybody, what was a kiss that you've had in your life and that you think was memorable?
Oh my goodness. Well, the most memorable kiss that I had was a long, long time ago, but it was someone that I had known for a very long time, and we were friends. And one night after a party, I just got a ride home, and before I got out of the car, we kissed. And it was one of those things that was like the sparks went off, the alarms went off. It was some enchanted evening.
We can't pay the rights for music. Don't
Oh,
sing.
I'm sorry. And it was just magical. And you knew, oh, you know something? I think we love each other. That was my most memorable night with kissing. Best kiss.
I'm
Best kiss.
cavelling. Thank you. That was a lovely, lovely story.
A true
All
one.
right.
True one.
All right. We're going to ask more people that. I hope you can see me because I don't know if this is focused, but we're going to ask more people that same question. So stay tuned. All right. Here we have some of my fellow cast members. There's Morgan, who's falling. She's so graceful. You'd never believe she was a beauty pageant queen. But she plays Gabriella, our Italian air hostess. Ronnie, we've talked about. Bernard, the man with all the fiancés. Lindsay, Gloria, the American airline hostess. Okay, guys, last week we talked about all the kissing that happens in the show. They got to see an example of it, you know. So I'm asking everybody, what was a kiss in your life that was one of the most memorable kisses you've ever had? Okay, we're going to start over here with Morgan, so let's focus on her.
Oh, my husband and our first kiss was extremely memorable. And that's all I'm going to say. I just will always remember it because he's very fantastic and romantic and lovely.
Okay, well, when I turn the camera off, I'm going to get the real story, but her husband might see this. Ronnie?
My most memorable kiss has to be with my wife. Sounds cheesy, but I knew I wanted to marry her since I was in high school. So after about 8 years of pursuing her, when we finally went on a date and she kissed me, it was amazing.
Wow, okay. Okay, no, I'm kidding. It's sweet, it's sweet. Okay, now Lindsay, stand up, darling. Now,
It's romantic. I don't know.
you have to say, other than kissing me on stage, what is a very memorable kiss for
It's
you?
so hard to get past you.
I know.
Second grade, Tony Goldwyn loved it. It was so cute. It was my first kiss. Yeah, it was sweet. I remember it.
Okay.
I grew up Buttercup. It's from a young age.
All right, well,
Second grade?
second grade.
It goes way back.
I hope we get some comments. Comment below in the comment section about what you think about second grade memorable kiss. All right, and don't forget Twitter at Broadway Bobble BOBL if you want to comment or if you have questions. But that's our memorable kisses. We'll ask some more people here. All right, this is the back of the head of Barbara, our director's advisor. She comes in and takes a look at the show every once in a while and offers advice to the director on what she has seen. It's an invaluable thing we do here at the Actors Guild. It's a great program. It gives you an extra set of eyes and a shoulder to lean on, a shoulder to cry on sometimes. But she just wanted to say hi.
Hi.
But she's a little camera shy, so we're not going to make her answer embarrassing questions.
I'm sure the show will be fabulous. With this director and this cast, how's that?
Okay.
You get a gold star.
All right. So on to more kiss questions. Here's Mary again. Now she's sweeping. She just does a little bit of everything. Mary, tell me, this is your first time assistant directing here at the Guild.
Correct.
And what made this show be the one that you wanted to be your first AD experience?
I actually didn't know this was going to be my first assistant directing experience. David Rexroyd, the director, approached me during Sweeney Todd. He was in that show. I was running props for that show, and he had approached me during that show to ask me about being assistant director for this show. I had worked with him previously as a production assistant when he was assistant director on other shows, and he thought, perhaps this would be a good experience for me to spread my wings a little bit. So,
All right, now what do you do in real life?
in real life, I teach second grade.
Oh, very nice. Okay, I'm asking everybody, because there's so much kissing in the show, what was one of your most memorable kisses in your life? Funny, romantic?
Well, the most memorable kiss in my life actually didn't happen to me. It happened to my mother. We were at SeaWorld, and the person doing the show with the animals picked a person from the audience. It happened to be my mother. And there was a walrus, and the walrus was doing tricks. And when it was over, the walrus kissed my mom on the face, all over the face. So I thought that was hysterical.
Okay, wow. I sometimes fear that's how people feel when I kiss them, like a walrus. So, all right, well, thank you, and I'll let you get back.
They feel that way.
I'll let you get back to sweeping while I go find more victims. Well, here we are at the end of rehearsal, and I am sopping wet. It's hot in here, and I move the entire show. So I'm sitting here on the set, as you can see, and we still have 2 people to ask our question to. So let's go find them. Oh, look, here's one. Heather Hepburn.
Hi.
Heather, come closer. All right.
Hello.
You remember Heather, you met her last week. All right, Heather, the poll of the evening, because there's a lot of kissing in our show, which they saw in the last episode. What is one of your most memorable kisses in your life?
My most memorable kiss? Ooh, I've had a lot.
Oh, well.
I would have to say it was when I was dating this guy that was 6'8", and he knelt down to kiss me. So I actually had to bend down to kiss him, and it was interesting because I never have to do that.
She never has to do that because she is short.
5'2". What can you say?
5'2". She is, no, my mother is the mayor of Munchkin City. Heather's the coroner. As coroner, oh no, right, so we can't pay. All right, so for once she had to lean down to kiss. Isn't that fascinating? All right, we have one more to go, and then we have a lot of exciting announcements about people who are going to buy tickets for our show and what that might mean for them. So stay tuned. Okay, while we're waiting for Brittany, she had to try on a costume. I just suddenly realized I haven't answered the question yet, and I know that you're all dying to know. Or not. So my most memorable kiss, there was this person that I was desperately in love with, secretly, or so I thought, in love with for a long time. and comments from the peanut gallery. Yeah, this is what I have to deal with all the time. So anyway, I was in a friend's pool that we were having a pool party, and just a few of us, a small group, and we got to playing Truth or Dare, as people will do, and I was dared to kiss this person for 3 seconds or something, and I was so nervous, so I went to kiss this person, and the other people started counting down, and let's just say it took them about 30 seconds to count to 3 because they thought it was so funny to watch me squirm. But it was still kind of magical. So that was mine. Boring. I wish I had a funnier story, but I don't. So maybe Brittany will have a funny story. If not, then maybe Lindsay will win for the best funny kiss with her second gradeness. But let's go find Brittany and ask her. Brittany! What? We're gonna find her. Oh, blocking the camera. Let's get her out here. Okay, here she is. Brittany, yay, there's Brittany. She plays Gretchen, the German air hostess in the show.
Yes.
So, okay, so the poll question that we've asked everybody, inquiring minds want to know, don't sue us, Inquirer, is there are a lot of kissing in our show.
Uh-huh.
So what is your most memorable kiss in your life?
It honestly was probably with this one. Oh, in Avenue Q, when we were both playing puppets, and our puppets had to kiss and do a lot more than that, but it was fun, and it was definitely a memory that was made well.
My mother was scarred for life because we got nasty, filthy with those puppets.
Yes, we did. Oh,
Yes, that was
puppets.
wonderful. Yes, it
A
was.
lot of fun.
So, and who knows? Maybe we're doing more than puppet kissing in this show. Come see to find out. All right. Uh-oh, Heather, I think, has a comment. This is what I have to deal with all the time. Pray for me. Feel bad for me. Make me feel better by coming to see the show. We open June 3rd. We run 3 weekends. Come see us, all 3 of us. Oh.
3 shows, 2 weekends.
Yes, 3 shows. Friday, Saturday, Sunday matinee. I know, right? But still, it's funny. Come see us. All right. I'll be back in a minute to tell you about the exciting opportunities for ticket buyers. So I don't know why I'm doing that with my finger. We'll be right back. Okay, so here I am. Look at this. I'm on the beanbag. Isn't that fun? I'm on the beanbag chair. Okay. I gotta keep my head up though, because it's hurting. Anyways, all right. Exciting opportunities if you buy tickets for our show. Number 1, as always, opening night, buy one, get one free. Opening night tickets are buy one, get one free. Now that's a deal. That's a hell of a deal you'll want to take advantage of already. But don't stop there. Number 2, opening Saturday night is hospitality night. It's something we've started this season. It's been pretty popular. We're going to look into whether we want to extend it or not. But this season is hospitality night. And for this show, we are very lucky because Napoli's Pizza is the sponsor of our show. We always have corporate sponsors. And so they are even sponsoring our hospitality night, and they're going to provide special food. So not only the cookies and the coffee, which is what we usually have, we are going to have Napoli's food and free samples of wine. So I'm just saying, you get extra for your ticket. The tickets don't cost any extra. So opening Saturday night, this is a horrible angle. Okay, opening Saturday night, Napoli's food, hospitality night. Okay, so as if that's not enough. That should be enough for you people, but it's not. So any single person who buys a ticket for our show, every single person who buys a ticket for our show is automatically entered into a drawing to win a free space on an upcoming Arts and Cultures New York City bus trip in the year 2016. Now, you'll get the certificate. You have to call and make the reservation. You have to make the arrangements, make sure there's space for you on the bus. They have 3 upcoming trips. There's one in July, one in August, and I believe one in November. Here's a tip. The November one is the best deal. And I lived in New York City for 6 years, and there is nothing more beautiful than New York City at Christmas time. I mean, you got Rockefeller Center with the tree. If you've seen Home Alone 2, you know all about that. That's from my mom. That's one of her favorites. You know, Times Square is magical. Well, it's magical all the time. It's literally my favorite place on earth. But Christmas time, it's just something special. So, but you don't have to go on that one. It could be any of the 3. So it's 1 space on their bus. And every single person who buys a ticket is entered into a drawing to win that trip. It's a bus, and then 1 night or 2, I think 1, I forget the details. You'll know the details by that time, in a hotel. I believe the Marriott Marquis, which is beautiful hotel, but I could be wrong about that too. Check their website, which I'm going to put right here. Their website right here. I'm typing it on in. There we go. All right, so that's their website. So anyway, so that's amazing. That's an amazing deal. Okay, so buy one, get one free opening night. Or hospitality night, free Napoli's food and free samples of wine. Opening Saturday night, June 4th. And every single person who buys a ticket entered to win the New York trip. I mean, come on. As if coming to see the show isn't enough, and it is. If I can reach, I can pat myself on the back. But besides the show, you get all that stuff too. I mean, we're too generous. We should be put away for our generosity, I guess. But seriously, it's a great show. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna have a great time. This beanbag chair is killing me. I know. Never again will I sit in this thing for this long. And there I go again. But yeah, I spend a little time on it in the show, but not this long. Oh, my back is killing me now. So anyway, come see the show. I will see you. We will have, I'm gonna say probably one more episode. I know, you're sad. You're so sad because only one more episode. But we'll have one more episode where we will show you dress rehearsal week, and we will take you into our opening weekend. And so you can see some of that hilarity and wonderful things that go on. But until then, peace out. I shouldn't say that. I'm not good at that. But have a great week. Have fun. And we will see you later. And we will see you at the show. June 3rd through the 12th, Fridays and Saturdays 8, Sundays at 2:30. Get your tickets here at actorsguildonline.org. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, gripes, grievances, anything you want to say about Boeing, about this blog, Twitter at Broadway Bobble, that's Broadway BOBL, hashtag AGP Boeing. That stuff is hopefully right here somewhere. You can't click it, but you can look at it and copy it down. Write it on a piece of paper. I know that's old school. But anyway, we'll see you soon. Bye.
Take off your glass. Take off your glass. We're warming up, so we're warming up.